His name is Success Omonijo. He actually is political reporter with the National Open University. I hope I'm right, man.
The Nation newspaper.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw something else here. Okay, I thought I saw Now for a second. Okay, and also an aspiring sports commentator, broadcaster and voice content creator. His foreign team he supports from a foreign perspective is Liverpool. He's coming to the studio with their jersey, and I'm sure that his anthem to himself throughout the course of the next 2 weeks will be, "May I never walk alone. May I walk with 1 million naira. May I never walk alone." You know, as a Liverpool fan that he is, may never walk alone. I'm sure that's what's going to be going through his mind. In Nigeria, he supports MFM FC of Lagos and Remo Stars too. He is here representing Limah local government area, and on Twitter and Instagram, his handle is at Success Adeike. That's Success Adeike. Success, you're still on with the process to have access to maximum success. How confident are you that it could happen for you tonight?
Hopefully I progress tonight. It's great to be here tonight, and let's get the battle started.
Yeah, we gave you like 15 minutes to catch your breath with the commercial break that lasted for a while, or didn't we? Well, the person who's going to be pushing Success to the wall is a lady. I think I love the way things are playing out today. So the first battle was a guy versus a lady won that, and now the next battle is a guy versus a lady. Let's see what comes out of it. But she's a student in her early 20s, a proud supporter of Manchester United from a foreign perspective. She doesn't have a team that she's too passionate about here in Nigeria, not for now at least, but represents Ikeja local government area. Her handle on Twitter and Instagram is at @thatgirllimah. That girl, Limah. Her name is Abdul Malik Muslima. The nickname is just Limah. Well, welcome, Limah. Good to see you. I hope that you can score goals like Neymar.
Thank you very much. I hope so as well.
Okay. One thing is certain, that the passports of these contestants doesn't do justice to how handsome and beautiful they are, and their voices also speak volumes too of how confident they are in that quest for success. So, are you guys ready for this, both of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Are you guys gonna leave here as enemies or friends? That will be answered when you're done, for sure. The topic for them is the FIFA World Best Player Award done and dusted for Karim Benzema. Is the FIFA World Best Player of the Year award done and dusted for Karim Benzema? That's for this year, of course. Success says, yes, it is done and dusted. That's what he's going to be arguing for. And Limah is arguing for the fact that it is not done and dusted. Just to remind you that the positions these contestants are taking here may not be a reflection of their genuine thoughts. They were given a draw and had to pick with a lucky dip, and it was Success that picked yes. Could be what he thinks as a human being, could also not be what he believes in as a human being. Same thing with Limah too. So please, when you're voting for them, don't vote for them based on what you believe in. So let's imagine you believe that it's done and dusted for Benzema. That's no license to say you must vote for Success. You're voting for Success or Limah based on how well they perform this evening in arguing their points, their presentation, their delivery and otherwise, and not based on the position they have taken, which not necessarily reflects what they believe in as human beings. All right, so with that done, I can welcome you one more time. I remind you that we're streaming live on Facebook. It is facebook.com. When you're there on that platform already, just search for Nigeria Info FM 99.3. That's Nigeria Info FM 99.3. Also, we're streaming live on YouTube. Just go over to our Twitter handle at Nigeria Info FM. You're going to see the tweet there that has the YouTube link, and you can watch from any part of the world. Voting will come up later on Twitter, via Facebook, through the phone lines, and also for the judges who are here. Enough of my talking. It is time for these contestants to show some walking. So, Success, you're the man who have access to the first 1 minute. Is the FIFA World Best Player Award done and dusted for Karim Benzema? Your 1 minute to make an opening case starts right now.
The FIFA Best Player Award is done and dusted for Karim Benzema because he has done and dusted everything in front of him. Individual performance, eye test, statistics, and team success. Very important. Looking at his Champions League performance last season, it will rank as one of the greatest Champions League individual performance of any player. Goals, couple assists, overall play, and repertoire of clutch moments. Benzema saved us 15 goals in the Champions League. 10 of those 15 goals came in the knockout stages. And those goals saved Real Madrid from exit. Who will forget the night at the Bernabeu against Paris Saint-Germain where he scored a hat-trick? Who will forget the night at the Stamford Bridge where he scored a hat-trick? Who will forget that night at Bernabeu against Man City where he fired Real Madrid into the final? Benzema is clear of anyone. He also did well in the La Liga, propelling or pushing Real Madrid to the 35th La Liga title with his goals and assists. At the pinnacle of club football last season, Benzema was there and was outstanding. It's not almost close. Thank you very much.
All right, so that's the man's success who makes a case for Karim Benzema as one whose desire to win the FIFA the Best Award may already be done and dusted. Could happen for him. At least that's what he's arguing for, success for the evening. But we do have 1 minute as well. Yeah, the applause for success. Yeah, thank you. He appreciates that, guys. A minute as well for his rival in Limah. It's the FIFA World Best Player Award done and dusted for Karim. Limah argues for no. Limah, your 1 minute kicks off now. Let's go.
They say you don't count your chickens before they hatch. The question here is the FIFA Best Player Award done and dusted for Karim Benzema? And the answer to that is obviously no. Don't get me wrong, Karim Benzema has done absolutely well to win the Champions League and La Liga. But we're talking about the facts that it is not done and dusted. Case in point, this is the World Cup year. And in a World Cup year, the World Cup counts as one of the obvious facts for choosing or deciding the winner of these awards. Vinicius Jr. was part of the Real Madrid team. Vinicius Jr. scored 22 goals, assisted 6, and guess what? Was man of the match more than 10 times. A certain Kevin De Bruyne in the Premier League was also best player in the Premier League. And guess what? He also won the league. Are these two players part of favorite teams to win the World Cup this year? Yes, they are. Is Karim Benzema one of the favorites to win the award? Yes, he is. But is it done and dusted for Karim Benzema? The answer to that is no. Thank you.
My word, listening to the intros for the two contestants, we are in for a huge battle tonight. He's glaring already, and that was Limah giving us a bit of extra time, yeah? Well deserved, the applause for the two battlers in Success and Limah. So you're going to have 2 minutes now to elucidate even more on those arguments of yours with a head-to-head experience now. Success and also Limah. Just to be sure that everything is intact for us now. Yeah, it is. You want to confirm that? Yeah, I think we can still have the 2 minutes. It wouldn't be broken into for sure. So guys, you're good, right?
Yes,
Success, sir. Limah, 2 minutes now. Okay, so your head-to-head is up and running.
You mentioned KDB and Vini. I'll come back to that. Let's look at Benzema's starting record. 44 goals and 15 assists in 46 appearances for Real Madrid. Average a direct goal contribution every 66.42 minutes. He scored 27 goals and 12 assists. That's 39 goal assists. Contributing 48.75% of Real Madrid's goals in the La Liga. Real Madrid scored 80 goals. Benzema had 39 goal involvement.
Okay.
More goal contribution than
just
Robert
before you
Lewandowski.
continue,
Okay.
just before you continue, allow me butt in there. You just said all what you've said right now just boils down to the fact that he scored goals. In the 2018 season, Lionel Messi won the league and cup double. He scored the most goals that season. In that season as well, Cristiano Ronaldo was the top scorer in the UCL, and he was also the best player in the Real Madrid. But guess what? A certain Luka Modric, who was second best player in that team,
Luka
went to
Modric,
the World Cup. It was
Luka Modric,
allow me finish.
Luka Modric,
It was
wait,
a
I
World
can't let
Cup
you go.
year.
Luka
It was a
Modric
World Cup
had
year
it's a World
as
Cup year,
well.
but Luka Modric did win the
Same.
Champions League. He won European Player of the Year that
Okay,
season.
but was he the best player in Real Madrid? Was he the best player at Real Madrid?
Performance.
Luka Modric went
His
to the World
performance
Cup,
at the club.
did amazingly well,
Wait,
more than
is-
Lionel Messi and Ronaldo.
Luka
And guess what? He was awarded this award.
Luka Modric
The
were at
same
the club
Vinicius
level.
Junior.
Now wait, looking at the World Cup here.
Okay.
France are the holders of the World Cup, right?
Okay.
And they are favourites going into the World Cup.
Who said that? Where did you get your stats?
They are
Lionel
favourite-
Messi and Argentina are
they are
also
favourite
favorites to
to-
win
they
the
are
World
favourite
Cup.
to go far.
Vinicius Junior is part of the favourite team to win
What
the
has
World Cup.
Vinicius
Who
done
knows
with his
their
national
favourites to
team?
go far?
What has he done
What
national
have they
team?
done in the
What has he done?
What have they done in the
They
Nations
won
League?
the last UNL. Karim Benzema scored
That was
5
last
goals.
year.
Wait,
That was last year. We're talking about
you
this
see,
year.
I'm checking the
We're
the
talking
Nations
about
League. The
this
Nations League
year.
is not over. It's not over yet. They won
Okay,
the last.
but what has
they
France
scored
done so
5
far?
goals. They
What
scored
has France done? We're talking about the
They've
fact
been
that it is
struggling.
not
Of course,
done
they
and
won the
dusted.
Join now.
Listen, a certain Kylian Mbappe is in that French team, and
Will you compare Kylian Mbappe's weight? Can you compare Kylian Mbappe's start to Benzema?
Listen, I gave you
in the Champions League,
Ronaldo also scored goals. He scored goals.
Nobody's disputing that.
But what did he do at the World Cup?
Karim Benzema is clear.
Okay, guys.
His performance is clear. I was giving you statistics.
All
In
right,
the Champions League.
We're good. Honestly, I'm tempted to want to give one more minute of argument, but I have a hype script that's staring at me that has to come alive in a second. Okay, no, it's here. Except you just
I've taken care of it. It's fine.
Oh, you have. I'm proud of you, actually. So I'm going to give you guys a luxury of one more minute. Normally, it should just be 2 minutes, but I love where you're going to. So just wrap things up with your head-to-head for the next 1 minute. Now.
All right, wait. You mentioned these guys. First, look at the individual performance. Karim Benzema was clear in the Champions League, which is a huge factor.
He was clear. Who won the Ballon d'Or last season? If I'm talking about hours, let's talk about. Okay,
the Ballon d'Or is not what we're talking about. Why did we win it? FIFA the best. FIFA the best. We're talking about Ballon d'Or. Ballon d'Or and FIFA the best. I've been separated that. It's the FIFA the best we're talking about.
Is the Ballon d'Or the award for the Gates man? Is it not the award for the best player?
We're talking about FIFA the best. Looking at the performance, Benzema.
They are both awards for the best player in the world.
Let's look at those statistics. He scored 10 goals in the Champions League is a key factor in deciding that.
Everything you are saying boils down to goals, and I've given you
goals and assists. All about the assists.
I said the 2018. What assist are you talking about? Lionel Messi scored 20 goals and assists in the PSG with 26 appearances.
Did he score more than?
Okay, but is he not going to do well at the World Cup? Are you saying Benzema cannot get injured when he goes to the World Cup?
But these are probabilities.
This award is going to be awarded. Listen, this award, it deals with emotions as well, because these people are giving these awards are human beings.
Have you heard what people have been saying? The overall consensus over there is Karim Benzema.
The World Cup will be the last tournament.
All right, guys,
just before this award is given. So
Benzema has a great chance. Benzema has a great chance.
Sentiment is there. You a red card, both of you. You guys don't keep quiet right now. Thank you. You guys came here with serious mindsets, or didn't you? And I love where this is going to. You're going to have a minute each to wrap up your thoughts. And one more time, just buttress the points that you have in favor of your argument, in favor or against Benzema's race and quest to get the FIFA the Best Award. But let's go in for a quick commercial break. When we're done with this commercial, that will last for just about 4 minutes. We'll come back for your final minute.
I find the strength I need every time that I look into your eyes. And when the night comes, you hold me in your arms and you say, I'll never let you go, my sweet baby. You'll never let me down. No matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day, no matter when I show you.
A mother's love is unconditional. Nothing serves this love better than a bowl of Indomie. So, show some love with Indomie.
Many people are in business, but not everyone means business. The people who mean business never say no to money, cash, card, or transfer. These ones grab business opportunities with their full chest. Keep an eye on things that matter, like people, cash flow, and how it all adds up. They do not only know their onions, they know their numbers. They mean business. With Number, you mean business. Visit www.number.com, that is NOMBA, number.com, to get started.
Hi, I'm Femi Daniels. For the last half dozen years of my media career, I've dedicated myself to raising an army, a big sport broadcast army, made up of individuals who've gone from being just fans of the game to giants of the sport broadcast landscape. It's been my pride, privilege, and honor, but my job is not done. Time to raise a new army, the next generation. Join me and my team from 7 to 9 p.m. Mondays to Friday on 99.3 Nigeria Info for the third and biggest season of the Fan Battle. Starting Monday, June 13 to Friday, July 15. 1 million naira grand prize. A seat at the table. Catch the Fan Battle live on radio, also on the Nigeria Info app and our Facebook and YouTube live streams. For sponsorship support and advertising, call 0808 5020 280 or 0809 303 1103. The Fan Battle Season 3. Let the battle begin.
You could be 4 debates away from 1 million naira.
Good day, honorable judges, or ever attentive audience.
That's the moderator
Co-debater. We've crowned 3 I Beg to Differ debate champions.
My name is Tanvita Kaushik.
I'm Ruth Okocha. My name is Bawadiesa.
And if you want to be the 4th,
In fact, it even gives you a new global perspective.
the quest
Since 1998,
begins
during the 2015 election.
now. The auditions for the next I Beg to Differ debate tournament are on. It's open to all secondary school students in Lagos, aged between 12 and 16. Just go to www.nigeriainfo.fm and click on I Beg to Differ and follow the instructions. Auditions close 3 p.m. July 12th, 2022.
And I want to assume that you would run because I want to give the listeners context for the conversation.
In 2019, you were running mate to Atiku Abubakar. What did you learn then that you will not repeat this time?
Yes, when is the president coming out to address us?
There's a few things. One, I have a burden and a passion for young people.
The fact that you have elected a man does not mean then you begin to order him around. The president will do whatever is good for the country at any given time.
Mr. Adeshino, isn't the president responsible to the people?
What should the next president do to root out stakeholders who are complicit?
You fire those that need to be fired are fired.
It's looking like a brand new Chelsea, attacking with so much fluidity. And what can you say about that, Martin? I know you follow Chelsea quite closely.
I live close to the Chelsea training ground. That's what you mean by that. I'm not.
And carry pangba taste. Lazis custard, the ogbonge custard.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's V Money from Tanzania, and you're cooling with Femi and the gang on Nigeria Info.
Hi, guys. I'm Thierry Henry, and I'm hanging out with Femi and the gang. Nigeria Info.
Hello, my name is Samuel Chukweli, Super Eagles and Villarreal of Spain 4. Keep listening to Femi and the gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Thank you.
Femi and the gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info. It's the last set of minutes available for the contestants in battle number 2 of the Fan Battle Season 3. Success made his points at the beginning. Same with Limah too. They went into a 2-minute argument that saw them have an extra minute from me to make it 3, and now they can set themselves free in that quest to have access to victory if they bear fruits better than that of a fig tree, as the case is now. They have 1 minute apiece to make their closing remarks so we can decide on who progresses at the expense of the other. Your votes matter so much because you have so much power via the phone lines. 20% votes are available, or 20% of the votes are available through the phone line. So pick a maximum of 7 calls. First caller to get 4 will get the 20% through that platform. There's 10% available on Twitter, and there's also 10% available on Facebook too. You can start voting on those social media platforms, or you could wait until they are done with their closing remarks before you make that happen. But you can go over to Nigeria Info FM 99.3 on Facebook to watch this battle live as we stream. Beyond listening to our audio, you can also have access to the video and have a chance to rate our studio beyond just 99.3 FM in stereo. So what we do here for you. My name is Chuma Nali. Sarafina Napoleon is in here too, alongside Samuel Victor Akpan and Anthony Dimwaka. Let's get to the 1 minute apiece for the contestants now. The topic remains for them. Is the FIFA World Best Player Award done and dusted for Karim Benzema? Success is arguing for yes. Limah is pushing the argument in favor of no. Success, your final 1 minute starts now.
First off, KDB and Vini come no close to Karim Benzema. KDB and Vini did not come close to Karim Benzema. Now the FIFA award actually places premium or gives prominence to international trophy won or individual stellar performances like we see Ronaldo, Messi and Lewandowski. And Benzema fits the bill. Benzema won the La Liga, won the UEFA Champions League, won the Spanish Super Cup. Individually, he was the top scorer in the La Liga, UCL top scorer, UCL best player. He's on course to win the European best player and the best player in the La Liga. And then we go to the World Cup here. Which player in the world, in terms of performance this season, comes close to what Benzema has done? And the World Cup here, like I told you, France have a chance to go far. You can't bet against Benzema. Since he returned to the French national team, we've seen how on fire he has been banging in the goals and how he has been top notch. France have a chance to go find the final. Benzema also was the nucleus of every good thing that happened for Real Madrid last season. That UCL and Liga Champ has the imprint of it. Benzema Locon.
All right, what a way to finish from the man's success. She was quiet watching him while he spoke, and now she can respond. But first off, the applause. Yeah. Beautiful. I'm loving this debate. So they deserve every round of applause they're getting from the fans. So 60 seconds, that's equal to 1 minute of closing remarks and closing arguments and closing points. For Limah, everything kicks off now.
I said earlier that nobody is trying to downplay Benzema's achievements so far. And listen, I'm not trying to bet against Benzema. But I'm telling you, listen, there's a saying, the slow movement of a lion, right, is not a mistake, but one of calculated accuracy. I just told you now that the World Cup here, in a World Cup year, the World Cup is the major decider when it comes to these awards. In 2018, I told you, Ronaldo scored a lot of goals, Messi scored a lot of goals. You've been talking about goals. But what did these goals do to them when they went to the World Cup? They got out of the World Cup in the round of 16. The same way, you've been talking about Benzema winning awards. Did Vinicius Jr. not win these awards as well? Vinicius Jr. also won the award. If he goes to the World Cup and performs very well with Brazil, he's also going to be a major contender when it comes to these awards. I'm telling you that there's also injuries. Injuries can have a play when it comes to this. Benzema could go injured. This is also a voting platform. FIFA, the World Cup is FIFA's award. The World Cup is FIFA's tournament. And the World Cup is going to be fresh in people's minds when it's time to give these awards. So right now, if Benzema thinks it is done and dusted, he might as well sit down at home and let him watch the World Cup and let's see if they're going to give him the award. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The only thing I can say to myself now is the fact that I'm grateful. This is why I'm going to say thank you very much, Femi Daniels, for keeping me to take your place for this second battle, at least because of the fact that I'm not expected to vote. Because I'm only wondering what's going through the minds of the judges, my colleagues and friends who are here, looking at how heated this debate was. I was very impressed with the quality of the two contestants, but I have no hand in who progresses, except they set me up again as they did in the first battle, where they give us a 50-50 thing and then have to throw it at me. I rebuke you in Jesus' name, Sam.
Are you the last on the line?
I'm not the last in Jesus' name, amen. Nigerians, when you go to an ATM territory to get cash, it's crazy, man. We're very religious, so aren't we? I wish we could act as religiously as we speak and act. What's happening now? Guys, just kill everything around you that could give us that terrible sound, just so we can have the clean sound. So the phone lines are already buzzing. Anthony will remind you of the numbers you can dial, but you have a few more minutes, Anthony, right, on Twitter to vote?
Yeah.
Just confirm for us. Our Facebook is Nigeria Info 99.3, and on Twitter it is at Nigeria Info FM. Yeah.
Well, just hoping that we'd get all of those pictures in a moment.
Yeah, you could just scroll down 1 second.
Yeah. But for the phone lines, 0700 993 993 993 is the number for you to call to be a part of it. Let us know which side do you go based on the quality of argument both parties have brought forth tonight. For the ladies, 01465 7190. All right. Talk to us. We're listening.
Indeed, Tony, thank you for that. 19 more minutes of voting available on Twitter throughout Nigeria Info FM. So you could check that out. 19 more minutes. You could go there and vote. For now, though, let's hear from those who are voting through the phone lines. There's 20% of points available for either success or Limah. That's how powerful your calls could be. Welcome and good evening. Are you there? How are you doing? Good evening. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, what's your name, please?
No, good evening. My name is Innocent.
Okay, Innocent, I hope you don't have two faces.
Is there?
No, don't worry, you didn't get the joke. Let's leave it to that. So yeah, Innocent, who are you voting for?
Yeah, I'm voting for the guy, Benzema.
Okay, do you mind sharing with us why? Do you want to?
Yeah, because for last season.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, for last season, Benzema done well because look at the kind of goal like Benzema used to score, like the heading against Chelsea, like against PSG, the kind of goal like Benzema scored. So I think Benzema deserves it.
Okay, so I take it that you're voting for success because of what you believe in, the topic, and not because of the performance of the evening. Because you're saying you believe in Benzema doing well. That's why you're voting for him, because he said Benzema did well.
Yeah, Benzema done well, yes.
All right,
yes.
I'm so sorry that vote will not count. And again, of course, is what we talk about every time. You're voting based on their performance on the evening and not whether you believe in their topic already or not. Just to clear the air before we pick the next call. So if the argument is that you personally believe Benzema should win the award because he did well, you can still afford to vote for the person who says Benzema should not win the award if that person impressed you with his or her delivery. However, if the person who said Benzema should win the award impressed you, you can also vote for that person. But don't allow your vote to come as a result of the fact that the person says, yes, Benzema will win it, and you in your head, you're like, okay, even me, I believe Benzema will win it. So for that reason, I'm voting for that guy. You're voting for any of them here based on their presentation this evening and not necessarily based on which side of the divide they were arguing for. Okay, please, let's just get that straight. Let's go back now to the phone lines. 0700 993 993 993. More like a reset now. Welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening to you.
Please, I'm voting for success.
Okay. Do you mind sharing why?
Because some of the points he made, based on the statistics that I did not even know, he brought it out. Benzema has done this and all that, and I believe he won my heart.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. So one vote for success. At the moment, he's having access. Welcome. Good evening. Are you there?
Hello, good evening.
Hi, welcome to the fan battle.
This is Favor on the line.
Favor?
Yes, Favor.
Let's enjoy your flavor. Who are you voting for?
I'm voting for Limah because the statistics he gave concerning when Luka Modric won the Ballon d'Or.
Okay.
It was not the goals that Ronaldo, Ryder, Messi scored. Looking at the World Cup performance as well, include what makes him won the Ballon d'Or. That's why I gave Limah a name today. She's Ijaya.
Okay. I guess the Ballon d'Or you mean is what you're calling the FIFA awards now. Yeah. Thank you for calling in. So one vote apiece. Good evening.
Chuma.
Yes, sir.
This is Mr. Frank from Ojoalaba.
Welcome, Frank.
Whatever that will happen today, you caused it. Because last week, either last week or last 2 weeks, I remember when he said, Oga Femi, whatever that will make you not to come to this studio, and let it not happen. Oga Chuma, you are laughing because you remember. Is it true or false?
It's
Oga Chuma.
Yeah. The fact that I'm now hosting, right? Something has led
it has come. And it has come to pass on top of your head. Yes.
Okay, so who do you vote for?
You are equal to the task. We love you and we trust you.
Thank you. We love you too. As Femi and the gang. Thank you.
So
vote. Yeah.
So going hard now.
Mm-hmm.
You see that first vote supposed to count because he chose his own way of voting. But for me, I'm supposed to vote for success, but I will not vote for success again because he closed his last mark.
Okay.
He used ordinary language, Yoruba language I did not understand.
Should that count in this context?
I did not understand it. I voted
just
for
because
him for
he
the
used
first
Yoruba.
round. The second round, I voted for him.
Yeah.
For the last one that I wanted him to finish the work, he used a dialect that I did not understand.
Okay.
But I'm giving it to the girl now, Limah, because her voice was audible. I like people being voiceful, not less. I want to hear that voice because Mr. Frank, if I want to talk, I will tell you my own word and you will hear me.
All right, Frank.
That is why I tell you, Limah, lay your hand now.
Okay.
Carry my vote.
Frank, before you go,
give you my vote.
Frank, before you go, I need to get something straight because that will warrant these votes counting or not. Are you voting?
Okay.
Are you voting against Success just because he used the Yoruba line at the end, or you're voting against him because you think that Limah was better? I need to get that straight.
Limah was better because Limah's voice was loud. She was audible.
Okay.
Everything she was saying was audible. We are in a fun battle.
All right.
All
right, Frank. Okay.
Battle, not bedroom battle.
Okay, Frank, thank you for calling us. I needed to get that straight. So Limah gets 2 votes. If Frank had said he was voting against Success because Success used the Yoruba line at the end, Frank's vote would not have counted. But he just cleared the air there that he's going for Limah because he feels she was more audible and better. So 2-1 in favor of Limah at the moment. More calls now. Hi.
Hi, hello, Tuma. This
Yes.
is Michael calling from AG.
Mike, you have the mic.
Yeah, I'm casting my vote for Limah.
Okay. Do you mind sharing why? Do you?
Yes,
Okay.
because one, she's audible and she has this attacking spirit. And 2, for the fact that she based on the point that FIFA, we are looking at the world best done and dusted for FIFA, and she nailed.
Oh my word! All right, just a terrible network connection, but you made your point enough for Limah's vote to count. You want to get the lady now? Let's have the ladies to speak. Hi, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, welcome to the fan battle.
Yes, just love it.
Welcome, love it.
Yes, I vote for Success.
Success has your vote.
Wait.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that how much he impressed you?
Yeah, he impressed me in everything. I love the way. I love his introduction. In fact, Success all the way. I just
right.
love hi. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. This is West Harfin. I'll go to church and sing "We Go, They Go all the way, all the way." I don't know. That's not my choir voice. Sorry, that's just me playing around. Tony and I have good tenor voices. Welcome. Good evening. So it's 3-2 in favor of Limah at the moment. Hi. Good evening. Oh my word. I'm sorry. Call us back if you can. This call could decide who progresses.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yes, ma.
Hello, good evening, sir.
We can hear you, ma. Good evening.
Yes, sir. I vote for Success. Success all the way.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Gladys.
Gladys, we're glad to hear from you. So 3 apiece.
Yes, sir.
This is a serious battle. This will be the deciding call now to decide who gets 20 percentage points. Tony, the power is in your hands, man. Good evening.
Hello.
Hi. The last time I checked, that's the line for the female callers, Tony. Why am I hearing a man's voice there? Good evening. Are you there? Good evening.
I'm here. Good evening.
Okay, let's meet you first off, please.
I'm Kyle, and I'm calling from Ikotu. I'm voting for Success.
Success for you. All right, thank you. So that gives Success the edge. 20% goes his way from the callers. 4-3 in favor of Success. That will bring me down now to the judges in the studio with me, Sarafina Napoleon, Samuel Victor Akpan, and Anthony Dimwaka, the voice. By the way, we still do have a bit of time on Twitter, Tony, right, for more votes to come in?
Yeah, we've got 10 minutes left on Twitter, and will be nice to see if the total number of votes can eclipse what we had yesterday. One of the battles we had over 280 votes on Twitter. So now it's 198 as we speak. 10 minutes left. So we've got some good time to still run up those numbers. So I think it's all about heading straight to Twitter at Nigeria Info FM, and yeah, you can just click which of the two do you vote for based on the quality of delivery for tonight.
Indeed, you can also do that on Facebook too. Nigeria Info 99.3, where we're streaming live currently. It's a huge battle between the two contestants who would love to hear from the judges now. So who goes first?
I will go first.
All right.
Yeah. Interesting. Really, really interesting battle tonight. I think this is more qualitative than the previous, so it gets better going forward. Good to also see Success again. I think I was, I featured in one of his battles, and there's a trajectory of growth. Clearly, confidence improving, and in a competition, it's all about getting better as it gets even tougher. Limah also has shown that she's got the abilities to take out anybody. Won her battle. I was following that. Very, very, inspiring too. For tonight, Success, great use of words, projection. We talked about that in your previous battle. You're a great speaker. You've got potentials to really do great things with your voice. Your articulation also shows that you have a place here on radio and probably even TV. I really love the fact that you broke into bits, Benzema and his influence. When you started in your opening speech, I felt I didn't really get a hang of that, but going into the head-to-head, you came more and gave us more details about his goals, his assists, his contribution to the entire productivity of Real Madrid as a team. If you take him out of that team, where will they be? They probably wouldn't have won the trophies that they won. So yeah, that was very good from you. Also for Limah, strong sound for a lady, very confident. You could see, she's a fighter, and she showed that she never really let Success overpower her. She was really in the competition. She talked about, the 2018 example where the World Cup basically swung the FIFA Best Player. Although she made a mistake where I think she got it mixed up with Ballon d'Or. Ballon d'Or is different from FIFA the Best. I'm sure that she knows that. And also she talked about the fact that, hey, this is also sentimental. As much as you want to say, oh, Benzema did great. The FIFA the Best is decided by votes. There's a FIFA jury that contributes, I think, 40%, and then 60 comes from national team coaches and all of that. So it's highly sentimental, given the fact that all of these coaches might want to go for who they think. But I didn't think she did more with giving us some other names. She mentioned it very briefly. Mentioned Kevin De Bruyne, but the likes of Sadio Mane, who at the moment seem to be, he's really close competitor, having won the double, domestic double with Liverpool, winning the Nations Cup. Also, I think hear that name. Mane also could do well with Senegal at the World Cup. I thought you should have brought that up. So I didn't really get that. But yeah, on the balance, it was a decent one, very qualitative conversation. And for tonight, I don't know, it's very crazy. But for tonight, for the quality of arguments, general composure, articulation, points, I think I would go for Success. He did just enough to scale over the line. This is a competition, and the truth is, we always want to put our best foot forward in every situation. I am hoping that somehow, Limah also gets a place to redeem herself. But for tonight, Chuma, Success for me.
All right, Success at the moment on 40 points. The previous battle this evening actually saw someone race to a 40 points lead, but that was cancelled later. So only time will tell if that will repeat itself now, or if Success will wrap this up sooner rather than later. Who goes next, Sarafina and Samuel? Does anyone have contradicting thoughts? I think that would be the better person to go first.
All right.
Ndaboski does not go now.
Okay. Wow, that was one heck of a battle, must be said. And congratulations to you both. That was something. And there was a lot to pick out from it, really. In terms of positives, a lot of positives from you both. Starting off with success. Your intro, again, great. Spot on, like Tony said. And the head-to-head, you brought a lot of stats, which obviously is what you would present primarily to, sway the Benzema conversation. And it has it in abundance. And you did well to lay that out there for you. And I also like the fact that you stamped out, the stats thing, and you rubbished, maybe not so much rubbish, but you try to quell suggestions that we should bring the angle of possibilities. Okay, as Sadio Mane, like using Tony's example, could go to the World Cup. Could. But on the part of Benzema, it's already there. The numbers are there to suggest. So that was very good on your part. And again, congratulations. And you also attacked the so-called favorites for the title outside Benzema that Limah suggested in Vini Jr., KDB. I mean, clearly it's obvious, except aliens come to take over the world. There's no denying that Benzema will probably win both the Ballon d'Or and, of course, FIFA the Best. Now, again, I must put it out there. I'm not one who believes there's so much difference between the Ballon d'Or and the FIFA the Best. For me, they're all one and the same. So I would let that sway on the part of Limah, who made that suggestion. Limah, again, intro was spot on. And I like the fact that it's not something I've seen so many times with the fan battle this season. The topic says, is the Ballon d'Or Benzema's? And he said, well, on the basis of that line, it's clearly not cast in stone yet. Things could still happen. That was quite brilliant for me. Stuck with the topic, literally, like I just said. It's not all done. It's not all done and dusted yet. And you took the unconventional route. It's not something that happens so much in between the lines. Again, started off rubbishing the Benzema goals, stats, all of that. It's not about goals. That was it for me. It's not always about goals. A lot of other things could come to play. You added the history with Modric again. Didn't quite work because we're talking of a different competition, but I'll let that slide because of my own personal beliefs. Potential winners in Vinicius Jr., not so much credible. Needed more examples. Lewandowski, Sadio Mane that you mentioned could also be there. Spot on with the voting process, trying to explain how these things happen. Sentiments could come in and it could sway the other parts of the other guys. And you were brilliant as well as success was. But I thought you both had a lot. This is not a clear shading of the other, but the one thing I loved about you, maybe because I was here to see it, I don't know, the guys also streaming would see this, you seem to be coming off the top of your head. Nothing to suggest that, you were making it as you go along. It was clearly prepared. And you also suggested to me that if it came down to what you had prepared, you could go that way. If it came down to possibilities in the course of the battle, you also were prepared for that. And again, I loved your calm disposition. You weren't rattled by what success, the feistiness of success. On the basis of that, your demeanor, your composure, your presentation, not saying success doesn't have as much, I think I will go for you. You really did sway me.
So Limah for Samuel, what that means is 40-20 still in favor of success. Safina could end this or could ensure that the votes on social media still decide who takes the prize for tonight at least.
Yeah, great battle by the way. Well done, guys. You guys brought the fire. Raised the roof, like you took it to another level after the first battle. And that was
if you get business.
All right, let's start out this commercial break.
Get business.
Back. Any money for the first 4 weeks.
God's love is unconditional. Nothing serves this love better than a bowl of Indomie. So, show some love with Indomie.
Life for this city no balance at all. For most people like Jumbo, now so hustle every day. Jumbo go come out early momo to go work, and you go come back late for night. Traffic back and forth to be like work. Stress don't become everyday party. After all this wahala, Jumbo supposed to house relax yourself, but crack for his ceiling, back on it, and one no go let her rest. Here, he get one day, after one kind heavy rain, Jumbo reach house, come see say all the electronics, expensive laptop, TV, home theater don't they swim. Sake of say in roof and wall they licky. What an expensive joke. Oh.
Yes, so don't let cracks and leaks ruin your home. Use Top Shield, a quality waterproofing product for all kinds of concrete, roof, slab, or decking issues. Top Shield, another quality product from Pure Chem Manufacturing, the makers of Top Bond.
Hello, sir.
I forbid.
Good morning.
I forbid.
Good day. My name is.
I forbid.
Good morning, madam.
I forbid.
Hello, how are you?
I forbid.
Hello, ma. My name is.
I forbid.
Oh, I forbid what? What?
I forbid you to pay your rent yearly ever again. Starting from now, you can pay your rent in small monthly installments. Just send rent by WhatsApp chat to 090-5353-5333 or visit rent.creditclan.com. And in less than 5 minutes, you are free from the fear of finding all that money to pay your rent forever. Terms and conditions apply. Powered by Credit Clan.
Voting is not a burden. It is a right and a responsibility. It is the route we have to make our voices heard. Voting unites our voices. It unifies our clamoring. With your PVC, with my PVC, we can all tell the story of what should be, not what could have been. Don't be left out. Get your PVC today. Remember, your vote is your voice. This message is brought to you by Y Monitor for the Future Project.
If you get business, na rain money business loan sure. You no go pay any money for the first 4 weeks. And once you clear the balance, your next loan will reach 99% more money with interest rate way better pass. Just enter internet, type rainmoney.com or call 0700 5500. Need money? Rain money.
Enter the place and it brighten. Make everybody they wonder. Waiting because of the shine. Lush hair. Long hair or short doesn't matter. Crochet or dreadlocks can be better. Only for girls we know better. Lush hair. So you want to slay? Slay with swag. Gotta be lush hair. Gotta be lush hair. Straight or curly. You know they tango. Lie. Gotta be lush hair. Gotta be lush hair. You wonder how I shine like this. I'm on a lush hair, be the coco. Say you want to know. And if you wanna be fine like me, I can show you where to go. A lush hair, be the coco.
Beautiful people know how to make an impression, and that's why they only trust Lush Hair Extensions to bring out the shine in them. Lush Hair, be beautiful.
You could be 4 debates away from 1 million naira.
Good day, honorable judges, or ever attentive audience. That's the majority of co-debater.
We've crowned 3 I Beg to Differ debate champions.
My name is Sanvita Kaushik. I'm Ruto Kocho. My name is Bawadiesa.
And if you want to be the 4th,
in fact, it even gives you a new global perspective.
The quest
since 1998
begins
during the 2015 election.
Now. The auditions for the next I Beg to Differ debate tournament are on. It's open to all secondary school students in Lagos aged between 12 and 16. Just go to www.nigeriainfo.fm and click on I Beg to Differ and follow the instructions. Auditions close 3 p.m. July 12th, 2022.
Many people are in business, but not everyone means business. The people who mean business never say no to money, cash, card, or transfer. These ones grab business opportunities with their full chest. Keep an eye on things that matter like people, cash flow, and how it all adds up. They do not only know their onions, they know their numbers. They mean business. With Number, you mean business. Visit www.number.com, that is NOMBA, number.com to get started.
You don't wait for life. You go go to meet life. Morning after morning, cup after cup, with the stimulating aroma and rich creamy taste of Nescafe Original 3-in-1. Available at 17 naira per sachet, and for every 8 sachets you buy this month, you get 1 sachet absolutely free. Start strong, finish strong. It all starts with a Nescafe. T's and C's apply. Relax, recharge, and take a break this summer. Find the best summer holiday deals to Dubai, London, Cairo, Florida, and many other amazing cities on wakanow.com. We've got you covered. Book now on wakanow.com or visit any of our travel centers near you. Take a break. Pick a city. Wakanow. Let's go.
A dominance which started in 1991 is about to be extended in 2022 with the Super Falcons going for 10.
Well, you're going for 10. We are going for 10. We're going for 10. We're going for 10. We're going for 10. So are Super Falcons.
Join us for the coverage of the African Women Cup of Nations from July 2nd to 23rd on 99.3 Nigeria Info. AFCON 2022 with Femi and the gang. It's live football just the way you like it.
My people, 20,000 naira bonus with your grandma and enjoy up to 20,000 free bonus.
I think I want to link this to my NIN to my glory.
That was simple now. Call 109 now. Or just dial star 109 hash. Or you can just text your NIN to 109.
What of people like us will not get NIN at all?
Waka enter the Glow World and register. Bonus free.
Abego, how Mr. Fite can enjoy this 20,000 naira?
Whether you be old or new Glow customer, collect your whoop now when we say in the hot. Bonus free.
Rose, I don't receive my own bonus. No, thank you.
Up to 20,000. Bonus free.
Unlimited.
We bring fun, good vibes. We even go through the nooks and come out through the crannies. We have very serious conversations. Oh, yes, we do. And that's what makes us ask you, what's separating us?
Fasten your seatbelts.
I am Mary Ann. Let's fire up your mid-mornings from 10 a.m. to 12 noon on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
I find the strength I need every time that I look into your eyes. And when the night comes, you hold me in your arms and you say, I'll never let you go, my sweet baby. You'll never let me down. No matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day, no matter when it's in, I show you.
A mother's love is unconditional. Nothing serves this love better than a bowl of Indomie. So, show some love with Indomie.
Many people are in business, but not everyone means business. The people who mean business never say no to money, cash, card, or transfer. These ones grab business opportunities with their full chest. Keep an eye on things that matter, like people, cash flow, and how it all adds up. They do not only know their onions, they know their numbers. They mean business. With Number, you mean business. Visit www.number.com, that is NOMBA, number.com to get started.
Stay one step ahead with the latest news and trending conversations here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Don't tell people you've added weight. Why are you losing weight?
Yeah.
Eating. No, it's not your business.
That money, the pass is good. That finally.
We should be patient and pray to God that God is going to answer our prayer.
Please, this is not all about prayer. It's not like everything is not prayer. That is like
Nigerian mentality. If you're not finding happiness in your home, you quit.
Your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
Your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Hi guys, I'm Victor Sime. Keep listening to. Keep listening to Femi and the gang on Nigeria Info.
Always a beautiful thing to have, course, to listen to big football stars. Earlier today, we saw the Confederation of African Football (CAF) come out with a short list of 30 names of contenders for the Africa Football of the Year for 2022. We're going to get to that before we wrap up this evening. However, for our contestants in Fan Battle, Day 14, Season 3, for today, June 30, 2022, are arguing about who could be the best player in the world and if it is Karim Benzema's for the taking or not. We've had several votes already come through via the phone lines. Success got the edge over Limah, taking 20% from that. The judges in the studio, a couple of them spoke as well too. Anthony Dimwaka went for Success, doubling his lead to 40 points. And we did have a point from Samuel as to why he wanted and believed that Limah deserved to get his vote. So it's 40-20. Just before that commercial break, Sarafina Napoleon was about to give us reasons why she will go for who she wants to go for. And we're getting ready to also read out who got your votes on social media. Facebook is Nigeria Info FM, space 99.3. We're streaming live there with everything happening in the studio, something you can watch on that platform. And Twitter is at Nigeria Info FM. My name is Chuma Nalin here for Femi and the gang's team, as the case is. But Femi Obong Daniels is the man who drives the fan battle, and for today he's unavoidably absent. Sarafina, let's get to you for your vote, please.
Yeah. Okay. So I was trying to say something before we went in for that break. Great intro, by the way, from the two of you. I love what I heard. For you, Success, it was, you gave me a touch of Anthony tonight. The voice and the diction and everything. And Limah, I must admit, when for some people, when Success started his introduction, some people might be rattled because of how he started. Because he came like, I'm not here to come and play. I just want to let you know. I want to put you in your place. But when it was time for her to give her own introduction, and I was like, okay, I'm flummoxed. We might just be. So it was really nice, guys. Great intro, by the way. I'll be voting for the person I'll be voting for tonight based on what I heard, because intro perfect from both of you. Also, your outro was also spot on. It was down to the head-to-head. Now, during the head-to-head battle, what really caught my attention was when Success started reading out the statistics, the number of goals he scored. Talking about Benzema, Mercedes Benzema now, this number of goals, the assists, and the rest. And Limah was like, it's not by goals. It's not by goals, because if it's by goals, the season, Luka Modric won an award, not this particular award now.
It was actually this one too, because he won the FIFA.
He won the two years, won the award. Yes, that's true. The season he won it, he was not even the top scorer. And Success was like, but was he instrumental to his club? And he was actually. Luka Modric is not the sort of player, he's not the sort of player that takes the shine. He's gonna do the dirty job for you, and those that wants to score would score the goal. So I think I liked that particular back and forth between them. And also I expected Success to pick up something from that conversation when she said it's not about goals. You would have gone back to the season Messi scored 91 goals just because of the number of goals he scored that season.
Versus Niger
he won it. A lot of people were like, how did he win it? Simply because of goals. But no matter how you want to talk about, this is part of the reasons why you see the forwards are always in a better position to win these awards. Because even as a midfielder, you might be great with your club, with your team, but so long you're not getting the goals tend to take the shine off every other performances. Talking about the midfielders, the defenders, and even the goalkeeper. So I expected you to pick out that point when she mentioned it's not all about goals. Then also, great. Personally, I would have gone on to listen to the head-to-head over and over again because it was really a big one.
Indeed.
And kudos to Limah because she was literally going at him.
Going to rebrand her name to Limah.
Limah, right? So she was really going at him. For some people, they would be scared. They would be a little bit cold because this young man, Success was not even allowing her to breathe. But she was like, you cannot take the shine off me. I am going to do this. But overall performance tonight, overall, I think I would vote for Success. Yeah.
All right.
I would. It's one person I would love to listen to again if given the opportunity. So I would vote for him.
Success takes Sarafina's vote. And what that means is, whatever happens on social media, Success is through. He gets 60%, which gives him an unassailable lead. But let's go over now to Twitter and Facebook, because that could also count in the overall race to find out who will still be saved at the end of tonight's contest. So what's happening on Twitter and Facebook, Anthony?
All right. On Facebook, Chuma, well, success, as oftentimes is properly called, which away with 62% of the vote to Limah's 38%. All right, so success takes Facebook, and so let's check out what's going down on Twitter. Now on Twitter, I think, Chuma, it's important that we do this. We have a record number of votes on Twitter for the very first time in the FATG Fan Battle Season 3. All right, we had a total of 420 votes. Absolutely mind-blowing. And it was back and forth, but late on, Limah edged Success on Twitter, 51.2% to Success's 48.8%. So
there you have it. So what that means is Limah got a total number of votes that gives her the edge on Twitter, but not enough on Facebook, and she has 30% of the 100% available tonight. And the man who wins this very contest is Success, who gets 70%. Your name is working for you, isn't it? Perhaps more than just your name.
Successful.
Run town. I run town.
I honestly have no words. I just want to thank you the Lord Jesus first for this. I want to say thank you.
He just gave us a thought of Tyson Fury.
Honestly, Jesus did it for me first. I want to say big thank you to the judges. Limah, I knew, in fact, truthfully, when I heard I was going to face Limah, I was rattled. I listened to her Wednesday last week. I watched that, I think, twice.
Wow.
I knew that this lady was going to bring fire. You know, I was telling my guys like, hi, this girl. But honestly, this is an amazing opposition. I wish you the very best, really, if I hopefully get to qualify for the playoff. And an amazing opponent. Thank you to the callers, to those who voted, and corrections actually taken. I would say big thank to the judges, Mr. Anthony, Mr. Sam, and Sarafina Napoleon. Wow. Thank you so much. And nothing is won yet, really.
Yeah.
Nothing's won yet. I wish there was a final, but nothing's won yet. Keep getting better and better, and hopefully the grand prize will come. Thank you very much. And
all right. The grand prize remains 1 million naira. Congratulations to you. So you're free to exit now. Success. And help us call in our friend as you step out to just join us as we make the decision to decide who stays between Daniel and Limah, who will be put into the playoffs to stand a chance of going further in this. But guys, while we wait for Daniel to join Limah in the studio here, all of you have to decide who the best contestant on the night was, so we can ensure we get the seedings right. So between the two winners this evening, Success as well as Adenike, who will get your votes as the best all-round contestants this evening. Sam, Sarafina, Tony.
Success.
Success.
Yeah.
Success for me.
What's his other name?
Denike, Success. The two winners.
Oh,
who won
Success.
the rest of it. Oh, wow. It's a clean sweep for the man, Success. Amazing. Success. We'll take all. Any pronunciation. I could do one for nothing today. Yeah, so that's it. So Success, the overall winner, he gets the seeding advantage. And now you guys will have to decide who goes home and who could still have a chance to be drafted back into the contest through the playoffs, as they hope to get into the round of 16 stage of Fan Battle Season 3. Who gets it for you guys? Is it going to be Limah or is it going to be Daniel?
Based on the quality of both battles and also whom I would love to listen to again off the top of my head, wake me up in the middle of the night, I'm gonna stick with Limah. Limah. I would stick with Limah. Yeah.
I don't know. Perhaps this will help you the same way you guys are playing around with Success and Success. When you watch skits on social media, you hear that part Limah.
Limah.
So yeah, you play around Limah or Limah, depending on what you want now. But there's also, of course, Sam and Anthony. You let us know between Daniel and Limah who you will be saving.
Well, I'd go next. Just like I said during my review of Success and Limah, really fine margins. I've looked at some of the trajectory of some of the ladies in the competition so far, and Limah's got the fire. She's the kind of opponent that you want to see, and the fact that she's brave. I'm a fan of bravery. I always talk about this. You want somebody who can get in there and try to give everything. Dan tonight, I didn't think he had the cutting edge on the balance of the entire argument. Okay. I thought he was too soft for me. I understand the fact that he was trying to take it easy. But I didn't see that hunger, or will I say I saw more hunger in Limah than in Daniel.
Okay, despite the fact that Dan's was so close.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So that's why I'm tilting for Limah. Will be nice to see what she brings forth in the next battle. Dan did a great job, but on the basis of the general battle where Limah is coming from, and given the fact the quality of our opponent has to be put into cognizance too. So I think for me, Limah gets it.
All right, Sam, your votes may not really matter as to who progresses, but let us know what's on your mind, please.
Yeah, and I'm thankful for that because I had to vote both of them as my winners. So if my vote had to count, that would have been quite difficult. But I think my colleagues have said it all. You two were good, and the side steps are well taken into account going forward. But I think if I were to weigh both battles and had to pick a choice, which I'm being forced to do now, I would have maybe recency bias will come into play as well, because I'm off the back of listening to Limah's battle, and that's not taking away the credit from the opponent here, but I think Limah just had a little bit more. She just had a little bit more for me. If I were to listen again, I think I'll want to listen to Limah again because of her demeanor and her disposition. I don't see that too many times for a lady. So Limah for me.
All right. So Limah, you are through to the playoff rounds. It's not automatic that you've qualified to the round of 16, but what this means is you have a chance for redemption and could be picked amongst those to take that playoff slot into the round of 16. Does that give you any respite?
Yes, I mean, I'm very happy that I have another chance, and hopefully I do my all in the next battle to qualify to the round of 16.
Okay, and this is where we're going to come to a man who fought with so much bravery, confidence, and was even magnanimous in defeat as well too. Now, the honest truth is, when we were done with the first battle, I told myself if I were to be one of those voting, or one of the judges, if I were to be in the judge's seat and Femi was driving things, I said, surely Daniel will go through for me. Because the quality of that first battle was high up there when I want to compare and contrast it with some other battles we have seen this year in the fan battle experience. But honestly, the second battle is something I didn't see coming. The quality was even higher. And at that moment, I now told myself, my God, thank God I'm not where these guys are, the judges are, because I would have been in a dilemma to dribble through my mind like Ronaldo dilemma, as the case is, in having to pick who would go through and who will go home. It's fine and thin margins. And again, the farther you go, what do they say? The higher you go, the colder it becomes, or whatever the grammar is. Or in this case, the higher you go, the hotter it becomes the race for the ultimate 1 million naira prize. So the quality of these battles are becoming even better. So I'm going to tell you, Daniel, you are not sent home today empty-handed because you didn't come in with quality. It's just that the quality was so high that somebody still had to go home eventually out of the 4 contestants. But it's glaring you have something there, man, and there's no running away from the fact that I can almost bet that by the grace of God, if he keeps us alive, and he's going to keep us alive for sure, we'll have a chance to meet you again. Could be in a fan battle experience, could be in a counter experience, or it could even be as colleagues in the media, because you have the flows too, man.
Thanks, Chuma. I don't feel bad at all. Congratulations to Limah and success for what they did. I also listened and I felt that yes, they actually blew off the roof. And my own battle was, well, I could have said it could have swung anyway.
Yeah,
it could have swung anyway. So sure. I congratulate Adenike for her success also. So I don't feel bad. I want to say thank you to all the judges. My head is just up high there, so I don't feel any low at all at this point. So thank you very much. It's good to see your faces, and for me, it's good night.
I respect that. Thank you so much, and thanks for being patient too. Patience brings good luck, with or without Jonathan. So you're gonna be successful as you move on now. Have a blessed night, man. Thank you, and Limah, thank you so much too. We can let you guys go because it's already late at night. Congratulations, and we hope to see even more exciting contests tomorrow. Well, I also hope to see Femi Obong Daniels back, but if he's not back, then I still will be here to take his place for tomorrow, at least as we continue with the contest. Guys, we have just about 7 minutes to exit the studio, but I would love us to touch away from the fan battle. Femi, I know play that your song, no vex. Maybe Anthony should sing it. I tell you.
I'm trying hard to be somebody.
Let me not go kill us.
I see no player, man. If you say night that he plays so.
Which one be this one again?
No be I'm still. You are always on my mind. Okay. Oh yeah, the contest for tomorrow, right? Thanks, bro. Thank you, Michael. So tomorrow we're gonna have Molat versus Femi.
The playoffs.
The playoffs, yes.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow is when we're gonna have those who will progress through the back door or not. Molat versus Femi, David versus Temi Dayo, and Kelvin versus Limah. So Limah will return here to fight for redemption.
You could be 4 debates away from 1 million.
You go home.
You snooze. Okay. So guys, the nominees are for the African Player of the Year, the 30 names, and the poor